Welcome back to Let's Collectibles. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review on the TMNT Mutant Module reissue from Target.
It's the evil Foot Clan's mutant modules! Shredder and his henchmen have used it to drill into the underground gold vault! We're here! Can they just drive in and take whatever they want? Why not? Because Splinter and the Turtles are hovering nearby in their turtle copter!
Hey guys, something's afoot!
Shredder's getting away, but with the turtle copters punching skids, he's a pushover!
It's foot washing time!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Vehicles and figures each sold separately from Playmates.
Joining with me today is my special guest,
Eli.
Just like old times, just me and him. Aubrey decided to sit this one out, which is fine. This is going to be a super awesome one, and let's go ahead and look at that box art. Alright, so here's the front of the box, and as you see, it's got that classic TMNT box art from the one back in the day with a slight color difference a little bit, but overall just captures that classic feel with that classic TMNT logo on the right side, Mutant Module, the burrowing bad boy bus, the 3 Bs, rotating, dirt digging, drill, and chasing what looks like Raphael, but it's actually Michelangelo because it's got an M on the belt. And then it's got Shredder inside with a foot soldier hanging off. Definitely cool. Love the artwork. So we're going to rotate it. And then on the other side, it's got that classic artwork look, like if it was stacked up on a shelf and you were going to grab your own. It's got the TMNT logo with the mutant module and a picture just like on the front. And then we rotate it to the back side. On the back side, it's got the diagram showing you what all the cool stuff it comes with and it has, so you can see the actual toy itself. And on the bottom left, it's got an example of the toys on it, and then it even tells you about the mutant module, the burrowing bad boy bus. And if you want to look it up and read all that on your own, definitely cool. Let's go to the other side. And the other side is just like the other one, so that if it was stacked up on a shelf, as I said, this is what you would see. Definitely cool. Let's go ahead and look at an overhead view for one last time before we open it. Alright, so there it is one last time before we open it up and get it out of the box. Take a look at it, savor it one last time before we open it. So there's everything out of the box. Now as you see, we can't even see the mutant module vehicle itself just yet, because I think it's inside the cardboard box. So let's go ahead and get everything out of all the bags and the box and start next. Yeah. Alright, so there's everything out of the package, and as you can see, there's not a ton of stickers, which is good, so I don't have to try to put some on exactly just right. The module itself is mostly put together, so we just got to add on a couple of pieces here and there. There's definitely what looks like a lot, but let's go ahead and put it all together. Alright, so there's the mutant module all put together. It did take me a little bit, but this is my first time ever putting this thing together, and I have to say, how did I do that? That is awesome. Oh. Sorry, I just was moving it and I realized it did this. But this thing is so awesome. I am so happy that I'm able to add this into my collection because this thing is awesome. The stickers weren't really too bad. I kind of had it off camera, but I had to put all these little ones on. These ones I would definitely press down when you get them on there. I kept trying to put other stuff on. I tried to do the right thing this time. I tried to put the stickers on first before putting everything else on. And they really weren't too bad. Those and then these three. So nothing too crazy. And it's the same on the other side. So now I have seen people put the stickers on the wheels to where they're alternating, to where they look like they're actually moving, because the only wheels are at the bottom, which moves your drill. So these don't actually work as wheels, it's more of a look thing, so it's more like an aesthetic look. But the other stuff to put on is these, which weren't too hard. I definitely like your box as like a reference, but look at that drill in the front, all those little spikes. So those were a little bit tricky to kind of put some pressure on them. But overall, man, this thing is so cool. And then these little rocket missiles, and then this little gun turret back here, which goes up and down. So there really wasn't too much. The tricky part, I'd say, would be right back here. So these pop into the back here, and then you have to kind of pop them in. As you can see, mine already fell. But you have to just kind of push them in. They're a little tricky at first, but once you get it down, it starts to become a little easier. But they do want to pop out a lot. There's not a lot holding them in there. Whoops. There isn't a lot holding them in there. Just like these little things, these are barely held in there. But the little cords, you just have to just kind of press. Get them nice and in there. They're a little tricky, but you just have to be patient with them. But they definitely add a cool touch to give it that look of like almost like cords and like wires going to the back. I like how this is like clear too. It's really neat. And it's pretty easy to put on. It only goes a certain way. There's like a little nub on the bottom. These just kind of sit in. These ones are really bad about falling out. And then you have like this little piece goes on. But overall, I mean, can you imagine being a kid back in like the late 80s, early 90s, and having this and open it up for Christmas? Which, funny enough, my wife actually bought me this for Christmas. So I'm actually finally opening it. But it is so awesome looking. I cannot wait to add it to the rest of all the vehicles. And then the top part does open up, so you can put your little figures in there. Definitely cool. I love the clear domes. And these are only held on by like little nubs down here, so I wouldn't be super wild with these. But it's cool to have something that like you don't have to worry about it being like retro and like and it still has that retro feel, but it doesn't have that like worrying about breaking it feel, because you can easily buy a new one. And that drill action thing is so awesome. Go back and forth. Man, to be a kid and have this, it's just crazy. It'd be awesome. To be an adult, it's fun too. But I definitely think it's awesome. Pretty easy to put together. So there it is. Alright, there it is. The TMNT Mutant module from Target. Definitely pairs well with this bad boy right here. Looks awesome. I love how the purples like match, and that's something that we talked about, the black and the purple. It just has that classic TMNT Shredder feel, because like Shredder's in there actually right now. He's got the purple cape on with the blues, and I love the blues little accent too. I didn't realize that until just now. But it's definitely super awesome. If I was a kid growing up and I saw this thing at the toy store, I would be asking for it for my birthday, for Christmas, because it is so cool looking. I just love it. It's so simple, and just like the little things like the drill moving when you roll it. I mean, just little things like that really add up And I like how it captures that like nostalgic feel of the old one. So like it's not too crazy, and we got the new remaster shredder inside of it right now, and he fits in there well. He just has to sit kind of funny. That's the other thing too, is they gotta sit funny to sit in there. Not really like a bench, not like there should be, or like a seat. Actually, like a seat would be nice in there. But I definitely think it's cool, and we didn't pick this up there, but if you could check out Evansville Toys and Games, whether if you're in the Evansville area or if you want to check them out on Facebook, they will message you back. They always post pictures of new stuff they got. They might even have the original one, I don't know. But to find all the little pieces and stuff would be tricky, but it would be cool to have an original box, or like an original one in the box. But it's definitely cool, and I definitely would give it 2 thumbs way up in the atmosphere, because it is so awesome, and I just love it. It just takes you back to like being a kid, and like seeing stuff like this that's like reissued is just so awesome. Because the stuff I didn't have as a kid, but shoot, I'm sure I saw this in a Toys R Us catalog ad or a KB Toys or somewhere, and I probably circled it, but it wasn't one of those ones you got. But man, it's definitely cool. So what would you rate it?
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen's your rating?
Yeah.
So is it your new favorite?
No.
No?
Nick and Mallrat takes up that spot.
Nick and Mallrat. Well, Nick and Mallrat's not a new one.
Oh well.
Nick and Mallrat is pretty cool though. The new one, you can't take off his clothes, so
yeah, that one up there sucks.
He's got to be a clothes. No, that one's cool. He's got a shake knife cane.
I give the shake knife cane to Nick and Mallrat.
Nick and Mallrat.
I didn't put him in the video. I forgot about that. But this guy gets a chow because he's so cool, and I don't know what that translates to. I don't know the math for all that. Like it could be like 60 or like 10 billion. I don't know. But it's cool.
It's cool.
And it overpowers this thing. That's just me.
I don't know. The car's pretty cool too.
Dude,
I think they're pretty close.
Like,
they're pretty close.
It looks like a nuclear thing is inside there. That's sick. And it also has like these guns. You can move the guns on the side. You can move this. We're doing that. But like it even has like thrusters, pipes that actually move, and just meow.
But this thing flies.
What the?
Yeah, it can. The like wheels fold in so it can fly.
Well, this one can just
drill into the ground. But I definitely think they're cool, and if you have a chance to pick them up, it is really sad that like Playmates now will not after this year have the license. So I don't know what all we will get left. I hope we get a couple more reissues to finish up the year, since we now know that Mattel is going to be taking over the TMNT license after
Hot Wheels X TMNT. Sounds like the greatest combination of my life. And also, have you guys seen the G.I. Joe ones? They're gonna be coming out soon. I'm not sure if Mattel's creating them. I think it is, because Playmates they're not gonna be really creating anymore. But Mattel will probably create the G.I. Joe ones, and like they have like guns and stuff, like actual G.I. Joe figures, and like it just looks so cool. Like it literally looks like like you know, like Nerf guns and stuff. It looks like Nerf guns, but like a little bit more like a gun. And yeah, and I hope that like things like by Mattel can collab with Ninja Turtles, like Hot Wheels Ninja Turtles. That'd be sick.
I wonder with the Mattel one, this is like a side note off of this toy, but I wonder if they'll continue to do kind of like how they've done like Masters of the Universe, and they've done other things tied with. I wonder if they'll do those crossovers even though it'll just be Mattel, or will it just be more of them like owning it and then kind of letting other people use it. So we might still get some Playmates, who knows, along the way.
Well,
But this toy is definitely awesome though, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the year holds for Playmates. And I would recommend picking this up. As I said, it's not super expensive. You don't have to like spend the price tag of like the OG one. And also, if you like this video and you like our other videos, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell, because we appreciate it and YouTube appreciates you watching. So thank you guys out there who have supported us along the way. I know it's been kind of a crazy year last year, but we are hitting the ground hard this year, trying to give you guys more cool content. This channel is really just a place to just open up toys and have a good time and just talk and have fun with my kids. So if that's all we do, that's all that matters, because it's really cool to open up stuff like this that maybe I didn't have, that to open it for the first time with them, and we get to have the experience overall together. So it means a lot to me. So definitely appreciate you guys watching, and until
Wait, everybody. Look, this thing can fart with its thrusters. And also, should we start reviewing Spider-Man figures? I've tried asking one before, but he says no. But, we literally have Spider-Man posters, pictures on the wall. I think you guys can see that one. I'm not sure if it'll get cut out. And, like, we have, like, posters up there. You'll be able to see those. And, like, over there's posters and stuff, but you can't see those because it's out of the frame. There's a Marvel picture over there, and right behind the camera, but like a little bit to the left, my left, not your left, there's a like Venom poster, and we still don't have a single Spider-Man figure. He has more posters than Spider-Man figures. Like, how is that even possible?
because this channel somehow has become a TMNT channel for the most part, like opening stuff. I do open up other things though, but it's
like street shirts and stuff.
Yeah, I do open, like, it's really just anything I just like. It's just if I open.
Dude, he loves Spider-Man. He's literally wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt. Why doesn't he review Spider-Man figures?
So
Tell him
with that in mind, you guys keep down below what you would like us to do next. So until next time,
But
peace out.
we're not going to spend $300 on a single figure, okay? So make it like at least in our price range, like under 100. Alright? I mean, he'll spend it, but like I'm not going to do that. We shouldn't do that.